get you out of my mind, no. Said I think about you all of the time, yeah. Been imagining you all in my bed, whoa. Hey, cause you been running round in my head.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Lethal Lev, and I'm back today with the how to speed boost and dribble for dummies video. Now what I mean by that is, there's a lot of effective moves in 2K21 that aren't going to require much time and effort to learn. So this is going to be one of the easiest ways for you guys to become a dribble god. So first and foremost, you're going to need the dribble moves that I have on, obviously, in order to do the dribble moves that I show. So here's going to be a list of the dribble moves that I have equipped. Some of them don't really matter, like, Magic Johnson, dribble style doesn't really matter, but each of them is going for like 250 VC. So just make sure you buy the ones that I show. That way you're not wasting all your VC. But these are the ones I recommend. And let's get right into it. So the best way to test this out in your dribbling is to just go to shoot around in your my court. That way you're going to have the whole court to work with. Well, actually half the court to work with. But you're going to be able to do this. Now the first move that I show is this little hesitation. Now it's very easy. Just flick your stick, hold RT, flick your stick to the right if the ball's in your right hand, flick the stick to the left if the ball's in your left hand. So I'm getting a little ahead of myself with the behind the backs, but that's the move. That's a little hesitation, and then you can speed boost right out of it as my camera gets completely messed up and I don't know what I'm doing. Can I please turn the right way? Thank you. Okay, so that little hesitation, I shouldn't have to, replay it in slow motion. It's very easy. Here's the Curry slide behind the back. All you're going to want to do is hold down on the right stick. You have to hold it down on the right stick, down to the right and down to the left. So if the ball's in your right hand, hold it down to the left. If the ball's in your left hand, hold it down to the right. Now don't press it, you have to hold the button. That's what's different this year, is that you have to hold the button down. If you hit to the right, that's going to give you that animation right there. So once you start getting good at this, you can combo the moves together. So now you guys saw I did a little hesitation, I ran, quick stops, then I just go right into the behind the back and green. Now we have the other behind the back that was made famous last year. To do this behind the back, you want to go down to the right or down to the left and move your left stick in the direction that you want to go. So if you're going to the right, you go down right, left stick to the right. If you're going to the left, you do right stick down to the left and left stick to the left. So it's that simple. And then once you learn how to do that, you can combo the hesitation into the momentum or the behind the back. So you saw how I comboed the hesitation into the Curry. You can do that with the behind the back. And that's what's so effective about all the dribble moves this year, is you can combo all of them together. So you can do the momentum, span the momentum, which is up on the right stick, and then you hold left on the stick to where you want to go. So it's basically the same as the behind the back, but you're just doing up on the right stick, and then you're moving left with the left stick, or right with the left stick, wherever you want to go. So then there's a behind the back, there's a momentum into the behind the back. It's the same process, it's just you're repeating the steps for each one. So you can do the same thing, momentum into the Curry slide. So you're going to want to go up on the right stick, and then move your left stick to the left, then quickly go right, down right on the right stick into the Curry slide, and you'll be able to do the move. So same thing here, just practice, momentum, learn how to momentum, learn how to Curry slide, and then put them together. So once you're able to put them together, that's when you're going to start mastering a lot of this stuff and be able to do combos that you see all the dribble gods and hankdatank juniors doing. So there's a lot of moves that I still have left to show you guys. There's, the step back that a lot of people are using. I've tried a little bit of the hop shots. I'm not really liking the hop shots this year. As you guys see, I was doing a little bit of testing. The hop shots I'm not really messing with, because a lot of them just make you pick the ball up instead of just giving you, the ability to keep moving. See, I'm just screwing around now. Not really feeling the hop shots. I just throw it up. But instead of hop shopping this year, I would recommend that little step back right there. So I decided to shoot, but all you're going to want to do is hold RT and then press down on the right stick, and you'll get that little hop step. I mean, not hop step, but you'll get the little step back hop step. It's kind of like a mixture between a hop step and a step back, and you can speed boost out of it. So that's what's good about it. You hold down the right stick, let go of RT, and then as soon as you want to run, as soon as the animation is done, hold the RT just like this, or R2 on PlayStation, and you'll be able to do it. So you can combo this with a bunch of different things. As you see, I have momentum and I do the step back. It's a very effective move to create space and speed boost out of it. You can do the speed boost, you can do the behind the back, you can do the momentum, you can do whatever you want with the move. It's a really good move to create space, especially if you're running around screens, which is the meta this year. Everyone's using screens on play shots. That's the meta. Or you could just take the shot if your opponent's going under the screen. It's just sometimes it's hard to time the shot because, you know, it gives you a weird animation. But as you can see, do the step back right into the behind the back. So you just hold down and then you do the same normal routine for the step back, which is down right and move your left analog stick to the right, or down left and move your left analog stick to the left. Same thing if you want a curry slide. You go down on the right stick and then you hold down left or down right. You have to hold the button for the curry slide. So this so while it's really simple, this step back is actually a really good move because your opponent's going to be left to guess which way you're going to want to go. So once you start chaining these dribble moves together, you can do the little sham god now too. So in order to do the sham god behind the back, you do the behind the back like you would regular. Then once you're done with the behind the back, you press diagonal down on the right stick, or diagonal down to the left, or diagonal down to the right, depending on which hand the ball is in. So you do the behind the back down right, and then you go to speed boost. It's that simple. Very good moves, very easy, so simple, but at the same time very effective, especially if you play a lot of 2s or 3s and you like to use screens. There's other dribble moves I'd recommend if you're just an ISO player, but these are the ones that I really like if you're going to be running around screens, which most play shots are doing right now. Now, I almost forgot to include this dribble move in the video, but I went back and edited it in, which is the old 2K15, 2K16 crossover. And all you got to do is hold your right stick diagonal up to the left or diagonal up to the right. So you just want to hold it, and this is a really good move to create space. You can spam it. I like using this move if you're on the mid-range area and say you're going back towards the screen. You just quickly do the move and you can have your opponent run into the screen while you're free for space. So you can just spam this crossover and you can even speed boost out of it and you can get open real easy. So imagine there was a screen right there and then my opponent would just run, try to get through the screen, and I would go back the other way. So it's a very effective, simple crossover. Like I said, diagonal up on the left stick. I mean, not the left stick, the right stick to go to the left, or diagonal up right on the right stick to go to the right. So like all these moves, it all depends on which, hand the ball is in. But for each of these moves, it shouldn't take you no more than 5 minutes to really get the hang of it. None of these moves are overly complicated. It's just when you want to get better at chaining them together, that's when a lot of the muscle memory and it comes into play when you want to learn how to dribble them into combos. Now to show you guys, I'm pretty effective with these moves. I'm by no means a hankdatank, but I know how to get open, I know how to win, and I know how to play team ball, and I know what I got to do. So that's my record. It speaks for itself. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you're new. I appreciate all the support, and peace.